Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ion Energy's channel, the forefront of lithium exploration. And joining us, as always, Ali Haji, the Chief Executive Officer. Welcome, sir.
It's fantastic to be back.
It's always a pleasure to have you back. So we got a lot that I want to dive into today. Being Mongolia's first lithium brine explorer, how have you guys been affected by like this kind of hyperinflated market, some of the supply constraints going across these different sectors? How is this bleeding into your company and how is it affecting you?
So the hyperinflated market obviously lends well to our story, given the fact that we are the first brine explorers in Mongolia, which is essentially an Asian supply chain upender, if you will. There is no continental lithium brine in Mongolia, and us having an asset that is very close to the largest consumer on the planet obviously makes Ion a compelling story. So this is why we're quite excited with respect to what we're doing, where we are in terms of our life cycle. Exploration has commenced and we await our results.
Very nice to hear. So just diving deeper down into this, lithium on the price target where it sits today is just keeps pushing into new all-time highs. A lot of the commodity sectors are doing very well. Obviously, probably a lot of the hyperinflation. We're kind of moving to EVs and batteries. But what can you tell us about the economics behind this and kind of where you see it moving forward?
Absolutely. I think we're seeing a bit of a super cycle as far as lithium demand is concerned. We're seeing that majors and strategics are stepping in to acquire assets around the world. We've seen, Lithium America has outbid CATL for Millennial Lithium. We've seen Zijin recently acquire Neo Lithium in Argentina. We've seen Eramet put together some investment in Argentina for the refinement of lithium there as well. So, let's not forget Rio Tinto with their massive investment of $2.4 billion into Jadar in Serbia. So the market is heating up, and it's purely backed by the fact that we are moving towards this cleaner, greener future. And the only way to get there is to ensure that we have lithium supply. So supply remains in short supply, for lack of a better word, and demand is increasing. And as a result of that, we've seen those prices really have an uptick over the last essentially a year.
Yeah, so obviously, as that kind of bakes into your kind of underlying fundamentals in your minds as you further discover this stuff, what are you kind of expecting coming into 2022? Where are you guys at now coming into the end of this year? And just kind of what do you see moving forward?
I think, it's important to note that the pandemic hasn't gone away. Most of the world is starting to open up here. But short of that, there are different jurisdictions that are facing very high cases. Mongolia being a country of 3.5 million people with cases ranging between 2,000 and 4,000 cases a day, you can see how that would affect the general workforce. So we've had a few delays as far as getting our assay results back in from our Bavayol exploration program. Our Ugakhnaren program, which is our secondary asset, has been a bit delayed as a result of not only staffing, but local quarantines in place. So what you can expect from the company between now and the end of the year is, we're going to be doing a massive amount of marketing. We are in conversations with various sort of institutions, strategics, what have you, to better tell our story. But in 2022, we will have results on Bavayol. We will have potential early results on Ugakhnaren. And the intent there is that when we look at China being, 50% of the world's consumer as far as lithium is concerned, 75% in terms of purification or refining capacity around the world, when they look to see Ion or Mongolia as a potential partner, we're now moving away from them importing the vast majority of their lithium from Australia or from LATAM. We're now looking to provide that Asian market with the potential lithium source on their doorstep. So a lot of good things to follow, a lot of exciting things to sort of put your claws into and ensure that you do have access to that information. But Ion is pressing forward. We have a strong cash position. We have a fantastic team. We continue to build bench strength, and we are executing. So that's where you can expect us to be.
Great to hear. I really appreciate these insights. I look forward to getting some, further updates down the road here. I want to remind you guys too, if you ever have any questions for Ali, let us know what you think in the comment section below and we can bring it up to him at a later date. But in light of this, stay cool, stay awesome. And I look forward to catching you in the next one.